This is about the hands down #1 way to generate high quality leads that turn into patients by next week and grow your chiropractic business. This works with any sized active practice. Let me guess, you became a chiropractor because you always dreamed of working long hour days just to make 80, 100 grand or a couple hundred grand a year while you barely ever see your friends or family, right? There is a better way. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn a proven way to get out of the chiropractic mill and become an entrepreneurial chiropractor that has other chiropractors working hard for you while you reap the benefits of changing the world in a bigger way and have more time to spend with your family and friends. What you're about to learn is what most chiropractors are currently doing and why they're not generating many new patients. The #1 way for doctors to generate high quality leads that turn into patients fast. How you can generate 4 times as many leads for your business in the next week using this strategy. The real question at hand for your business, think about this logically for yourself right now. If you had to generate new high quality leads that turn into patients for your business fast, what would you do? Let's look at what many chiros try. Newspaper ads. They're outdated and go stale. Another big problem is that, frankly, no one reads a newspaper that's under 50 years old almost. Billboards, they're expensive and go stale. You see, if you just put a billboard somewhere, they're going to lock you in for a recurring fee because they know that they go stale. And it's also the problem that what'll happen is that people just drive the same route to work and they keep seeing your ad and they ignore it. TV. This is uncommon, but it's very expensive and it's just very low on the return on investment. And the other problem with these methods is there's no way to actually gauge if it's working or not, by the way. The radio, it's outdated and there's also low return on investment. If anything would help you more is having your own podcast. Because frankly, that's what's trending now. Now, I see a lot of hype about Facebook ads, but there's one thing that they can't offer yet is patients who have back pain. There's no way to target that. The other thing about it is that's very positive. It's cheap, but there's low return on investment if you're not doing it really the right way. Or Google. No, this is not a video about SEO. So here's a question. What's the biggest difference between Google and all the others? When a prospect is searching on Google, they're a red-hot lead that is searching, finding, and calling you. They have already taken an action and are much closer to becoming a patient than someone that you interrupt with advertising like billboard, TV, etc. Now, this is Google Trends, and it makes it clear why you can't ignore Google anymore. Local search for chiropractor for some of the new keywords out there is skyrocketing. I'm going to be going over the #1 way to generate high quality leads that turn into patients in 1 week or less. You see, SEO is a great long-term investment for a business, but there's only one way to generate high quality leads in less than 1 week and be at the top of Google for hundreds of different keywords and keyword variations. The answer is Google Adwords and the huge advantage it gives local businesses. See below. Do you notice that Google Places integrated with the ad on the first one? Like you'll see here a time of day when they're open, and also you'll see their exact address. Now on the second and third one, you'll actually see the phone number as well. And that's something that is kind of a ninja trick that you can get people just calling straight from the ad without even clicking on it. Now something else they're doing right is they have more compelling ad copy. And they have site links so that people can go directly to the testimonial page or the massage therapy page as opposed to going to the main landing page that they've created, if they've created one. Now notice how the fourth one, is looking extremely skinny. It doesn't have as much content on it. And frankly, it doesn't mean anything because today's not Saturday. And so they're wasting their dollars there, big time. Now, I just want to go over exactly how powerful it is now in 2017 because what's happened with Google is that they've really tried to monetize their platform even more and get more people to click on the ad. So they've done a couple things. First of all, one of the differences between last year and this year even is that they have just more ads above the fold. Oftentimes now you actually have to scroll down. This red line right here is the whole page. So on one page, you see all those 4 ads, but you don't even get to see the Google Maps, the 3-pack, or even the SEO. That's how far you have to scroll down. Now again, I want to make the distinction that this is not SEO. And in this case, no one was even lucky enough to be number 1 for the search engine rankings on Google. It looks like Yelp took over, and Yelp is going to just distribute, between 10 chiropractors. So it's a luck of the draw at this point. Well, I hear a lot of chiropractors say they tried Google Adwords and, it just didn't work for them. So they're not interested. Well, let me tell you why most Google AdWords campaigns fail first. Number 1, no landing page or awful landing page. This is an example of a chiropractor with a really awful landing page. See, they're paying big money to show their ad, and this is what we get to. Nothing about the offer if you didn't know, you would think this is about Lucky Charms. Here's another example of a really awful landing page. It's just hard to comprehend what it's really about. You really have to dig, and it takes time. People would rather, leave the page, honestly. And the reason why is because the bar is high if you want to succeed. Your patients are more savvy than ever before, and they're looking out for quality. So when they don't see quality right away or the message is not clear, they're going to leave. And the other part about this is people are just having less attention span than ever before. But I won't be going over that today. It's a bit of a tangent that sometimes I talk about, that the average video watched on YouTube is only for 7 seconds. So if you haven't caught their attention, made them understand what this website's about and what the benefit is in 7 seconds, then you've lost them. Now, the second reason is that the ads are just horrible and there's low click-through rate. Now, before I get ahead of myself, I'm just going to be going over this optimal landing page, because I mentioned those awful landing pages and not following a proven landing page anatomy is the problem. Now look at some things here. We have above the fold a call to action, like a free consultation, testimonials, map perhaps, location. So people need to understand what the site's about, what the benefit is, and what they're going to get immediately. And then how they can get that very clearly. Do you see how call for a free consultation with the number there is in red? That's no mistake. The reason it's in red, it doesn't matter what color it is, only that it sticks out and it's clear. Now, there are a few other things that are proven to work on optimizing landing pages, but I'm not going to be going over all of it now today. Now I'm going to be going over the second point, a good ad versus a bad ad. A good ad could instantly double your leads. Now let's look at this one. Leading Chiropractor NYC, expert care friendly staff. Okay, so the headline could be improved. Why is it leading? And proof, there's not a proof component there, but they're getting some things right. And they're talking about the prospect. It's talking about you relieve pain. They're typing into Google because they want to relieve pain, probably. Book an appointment today, so there's call to action. Most insurance accepted, so that's really important for the patient. Online booking, that could also be really important. And then state-of-the-art facility. Now, there are a few things that they also did really right. They have their address there. They have a phone number, so they can even siphon off some free leads just by having people just call that number right now. So they're not even paying for some of that. And notice the 4 site links: posture correction, contact us, and you see how contact us is kind of a call to action. Back pain relief, and then testimonials. Testimonials are super important to convert someone into a phone call. and actually get them as your patient. Now let's look at the second ad. By the way, in 2017, I was going to mention this before, but they actually made it so that the ad, the green part in the box there is like skinnier and you kind of barely see it. So a lot of people, they just think this is, natural search results. At the end of the day, your prospects, they care about the offer. They don't care about SEO or AdWords. It's kind of a vague sentence. New York Chiropractic, first of all, kind of looks just like it was just slapped together. Health services for your whole body. Okay, that's great. But then book at one of our 27 clinics. The first thing that comes to mind, am I going to get personal care? Are they going to accept my insurance? Can I book online? Can I call right now? So I'm probably going to just skip that one and go to the leading chiropractor in NYC if I'm in New York. It could probably even triple, quadruple, or 10x the difference between the top ad and the bottom ad. Now, the third reason why most Google AdWords campaigns fail is because of bad campaign setup. If you hire someone from the Google certified digital marketing company, this is usually not the case. But oftentimes the PPC manager, which means pay per click, which is what Google AdWords really is, because you're just paying per click. Out of 5 PPC managers, not one of them that I worked with in the past mentioned my landing page being the problem, because I sent them my landing pages to test if they had a good audit for me. And honestly, when I try to work with them, they stunk at writing the ads. A good landing page can instantly double or triple your leads. You can oftentimes double the amount of leads you're getting for the same amount of money spent just by having high converting landing page. And a high converting Google ad, high click-through rate, can also instantly double your leads. And the great thing about this is that when you have a high click-through rate, your cost per click goes down dramatically. You see, Google rewards you for having high converting ads. So if you double your click-through rate, not only are you getting twice as many potential leads, you're also paying a lot less per click. And here's the best part. We already have high converting landing pages for chiropractors, as well as proven high converting ads to use in your campaign. And we have the exact keywords to use, plus tricks to optimize your results that we've learned through trial and error over years. Here's what we know. Google is the new Yellow Pages, and it's going to be the number one way for chiropractors to generate leads via the internet for a long time to come. So if you aren't generating leads from Google, then you're missing out big time. See the trend? Now check out Google. Here are your options. You can try to do Google ads yourself and go through years of trial and error and spend tens of thousands of dollars trying to figure out what works. Or you can hire us to plug in our proven high converting landing pages, ads, keywords, and additional optimization tricks that we've learned through years of testing. The choice is yours. I just want to leave you with one final question for you to think about. Do you want to be a hardworking chiropractor for your entire life that grinds out long hour days for 80 grand to a couple $100,000 a year? Or do you want to be an entrepreneurial chiropractor that builds a thriving clinic with dozens of people working for you, while you reap the benefits because you learned how to build a real business with continuous new leads calling your practice every day? So if you can see the light and you're interested in taking the next step, then we'd be happy to have a free consultation with you to learn a little bit more about your business and discuss your potential investment in plugging in our proven system to generate new high-quality leads for you from Google. We appreciate your time and hope that you've received some great value from this presentation. And we look forward to speaking with you if you choose to have a free consultation to discuss how this can work for your business. Please call us now at 213-290-1840 or fill out a time below that suits you best. Thank you and have a great day.